What do we got coming up this week? So, old Freckles this week is going to be in, the fuck am I going to be? I'm going to be at the Punchline in Atlanta. That club lost its lease. It's a classic comedy club that's been open, since I was just a little kid, and everybody signed the wall. Like young Jerry Seinfeld's on the wall. There's even a fucking comedian who got convicted of being a serial rapist. He's fucking signed up there on that wall. And I remember that guy. I remember when that guy got busted. This was late 90s. Me and him, I had just signed with the college agent, and that college agent represented this dude. And right as I signed with this college agent, they were like, "We're going to get you all these colleges. You're gonna have more work than you know what to do with." As everybody says. It actually ended up being true, though, with those guys. The shit hit the fan, and this dude got busted for being a serial fucking rapist. And I remember I couldn't get my agent on the phone for like fucking a week to 10 days because Hard Copy and all these fucking people just kept trying to get footage of his stand-up act. And my agency were reputable people, and they just weren't going to give him any of that footage. Not to mention, they were fucking sick when they found out, and they just kept thinking of the guy calling up going, "Hey, man, I want to get some more work. They're thinking he was just helping them go out there and fucking rape people. And so anyways, the Improv ended up being the ones that gave him tape, and it was fucking hilarious. So they found like an evening at the Improv that he did, and they just put this clip on where he was doing like relationship material. So like, so-and-so busted for being a serial rapist was actually a stand-up comedian for the last 17 years. And then they just cut to his act. And he's just like, women are always shopping. They're always, guys, we don't know what we're wearing, right? Just doing that like classic fucking awful 80s stand-up shit. And this guy was actually a serial fucking rapist, man. It was unreal. I remember a long time ago when I started out in Boston. Wham, bam, bam, boop, boop, me and Patrice got an idea where we were going to write a movie, which of course meant we were never going to do it, where we were going to have a stand-up comedian that was actually a serial killer. And we got the idea watching Dave Attell. When we watched Dave, when we first saw him, he was just so different and so fucking out there and so dark, and then like walled off. Like we didn't know him at all now that we know he's a total fucking sweetheart. But we came up with this idea, and the dude, it was like Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer meets Punchline. And the dude would go out on the road, and he'd be up there I guess we were going to make it more like a Dave Attell style, which kind of probably would have given it away. I imagine once we brought it to the industry, they'd be like, what if he was just like everybody loved him? What about that? All right. What if he only kills people that deserve to die, right? Like they'd be pitching, what the fuck's that serial killer movie or TV show? Oh, God, I can't wait to get this fucking whiskers out of my throat. The fuck is the name of that show? It was on Showtime with the guy from 6 Feet Under. Was it Larry? Who's Larry or something like that? The fuck was it called? I used to watch it. He stepped through the plastic. I watched it until he paired up with Jimmy Smits, and then it just fucking went over the top for me, and I had to stop watching. What the fuck was that show called? You know what I'm saying. Plus, after a while, it annoyed me that he only killed bad people. This serial killer with the heart of gold. Anyways, so we came up with an idea to write a movie, and basically so that he'd go out and he would do gigs, and then in the end of the night he'd have a couple of pops up at the bar, and then he would go out and go kill people. And we'd be like, "Oh fuck, that'd be the sickest fucking movie ever." And we did not write one word. Not a fucking word. I'm going to just start telling you guys all the ideas for movies that I'm never going to fucking write, because maybe one of you will sit down and actually write the fucking thing, because I'd watch that movie. I'd play the fucking person, right? He'll play the person. I'll play the fucking serial killer. Anyways, all right, there's your little half hour for the week. Huh? I'm helping you along through your goddamn week, man, through your fucking week.